my first report was 2014 over Croatia, and the Sky Dreadnought was some news was delivered by an English reporter from possibly London, somewhere in England, I'm not sure. UK. So he started saying about its cloaking capabilities, and that led to a report that I heard from 2013, which happened to be released on April Fool's Day in accordance with the disclosure type thing. They're being as open as possible, but it's always supposed to be hint at a joke, so don't worry about it, because they have control. Now, okay, hold on. So, the Sky Dreadnoughts have invisibility cloaking technology. The Sky Dreadnoughts operate utilizing the fourth state of matter known as an electromagnetic field. Very close to what Star Wars is all about. Use the Force, Luke. Use the Force. So it all hints at that, and then you go to Marvel, and Marvel you go to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Now that's a very important show. You just watch that, the plane, just imagine a TR-3B, or possibly just a Sky Dreadnought, because at the end they're basically in the Sky Dreadnought, and the inside has red panels, and that's typical for your military night ops, because the red does you can't detect it from afar, like if somebody was scouting a hill and they was seeing if somebody was patrolling up there, and somebody lit a cigarette up on the hill. Well, your night vision would pick that up real quick, and any light your night vision and infrared would pick up. But for some reason, red at night, it doesn't affect your night vision, and it's almost undetectable. So, very interesting stuff. S.H.I.E.L.D., Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., use your imagination. Substitute vortex technology for, alien technology for vortex, and then when it comes to this DNA from possible alien, just think of that as like a giant, so that these guys were underground breeding giants and like big, man. And they're off planet, like on a moon of Saturn, and they have an underground base over there that's undetectable. And that's the type of stuff we're talking about here, man. So anyway, did I have anything to do with Andrew D. Basiago? No, I would like to. There is a coincidence, and I know the location, and I have a witness that went through this with me, but there was a parenthesis shaped, yeah, just like that, and it was kind of big on the bottom and it went small up top, and it was like a metal artwork as you walked up to this movie theater. And instead of going around it, because it had like a round circle in the concrete where it was freshly put in, kind of, not freshly, but where the concrete was, it had a circle, so, and it was in that circle, and then everything else was kind of square, so somehow they cut it and put it in there, and it came out rather nice. But most people walk around it, but I was walking with my date, and I thought it would be cute, you know, so I grabbed her by the elbow there, and I hugged her in kind of like close, and then we tightened up and we went through it. And just for a second there was a loss of my paradigm, or I don't even know if I'm using that word correctly, but something happened, and my foot down here was tingling. It was just just like needles and little white light, just you could just feel it. It's kind of like tingling, just that little area of my foot. And then now, after listening to Andrew D. Bashago's stories and the fish, like he's honest, truthful, and I don't think he's deceiving the public. I think he wants you to acknowledge that there's special things going on. There's programs that were back from the 70s, and these people, these children, the indigo children he's discussing, are turning, they're in their 50s and 60s, and some of them have went back and forth, and it's kind of weird. So time travel, and then we got I just throw all of this information under one, and like we go Captain Kramer, Captain Kramer, and then his time dilation, and then the same thing with Goody and David Wilcox. Well, David Wilcox, I think, was just fat. He was a good author. He produced a lot and was given a shot to fulfill, his destination. But I don't think he's seen the Looking Glass. I don't think he's actually been in the Sky Dreadnought. But then again, what do I know? So I know there's about the Sky Dreadnoughts. We know about the Solar Warden. We know about the disc craft that go inside the cylindrical, the cigar-shaped Sky Dreadnoughts. And they have the invisible cloaking, and then we also have the weather control. So when they lay that blanket of weather right up on top of you, you guarantee up there hiding is a Sky Dreadnought or a team of them. I have photo from some YouTuber in Tokyo who showed a NASA photograph of the globe, and then he zoomed in over Japan where he was living, and all over the whole area above Japan, the islands, was nothing but clouds and Sky Dreadnoughts, like combat battle stations, all deployed. And that happened to be during the time that Kim Jong-il, whatever, Korean president, North Korean, wanted to nuke. See, now he did get the atomic energy, but it's not really clear whether he knows about something special that we don't like. Anyway, so you know what? That's Sky Dreadnoughts. They're Black Ops. There's hundreds of them, man. They're deployed throughout the solar system, and they go beyond. When you go beyond the Oort field, Solar Warden, when you go beyond the Oort cloud of the sun, the planets, the moons go around a planet, but the planets circle the sun. The sun makes a big electromagnetic bubble of time and gravity, and it holds a cloud of debris, and that is the Oort cloud, and that is the electromagnetic bubble that the TR-3B can pop. Now that one, they use, once again, some top secret shit to get it to move, and that all comes with propulsion. So they said in the for the TR-3B, just real quick, the patent said something about a frequency generator as well as a plasma generator. So the plasma generator creates the bubble, and then the frequency generator can, well, hold on. Well, you see there? And that opens up all kinds of possibilities. I got to go. I'm going to clean this truck up. So anyway, this clip from a YouTuber from UK explains about some of the Dreadnought, Sky Dreadnought, he calls it the Sky Dreadnought, or Sky Dreadnoughts. uses and capabilities. And then you come into, different configurations, and basically some designed for special purposes. Now, the Sky Dreadnought, we talked about invisibility, we talked about the weather control, we talked about it's connected to the chemtrails. Sometimes the cloaking can look like a plane, but it's actually a dreadnought. I know, sounds stupid, it's true. Now, once you look into this, there's frequencies, and just as Andrew Bishago's Project Pegasus has a frequency that can, like, a portal where you can travel across America, whatever, almost instantaneously. So there's that, that's there. So anyway, what this leads to is it's very difficult to explain this to you, but there is a frequency that allows you to walk through walls, go through stone. In other words, you could hide in a mountain, in a cave, or a cavern that not really even known, but you could probably radar it. You would say, yeah, there's a big cavern under here. It's probably an artesian well or some shit. And then you'd find out that it's connected to artesian wells and this and that and blah, blah, blah. But anyway, you could, there's a frequency generator and then a plasma generator. The plasma generator generates a field in which a particle alignment happens. A particle alignment, reducing your weight, reduces your G-force, and allows you to transport through solids. And then that whole study would lead to that if you took an atom and you blew it up, it would basically be a vacuum of emptiness. An atom is empty. There's protons and neutrons in the nucleus, but where the electrons spin around, it's emptiness. And that's where they say, well, you can't name where the electron will be at a certain point in time. It's never where you say it is, because it's moving very fast and it's in a vacuum, and it's a shield, just like the Oort field. Get it? Okay. So all that and more, but the Sky Dreadnought mostly has a TR3 capability, not the time travel, but eavesdropping. Okay. So that's the Sky Dreadnought. That was one program from probably a long time ago that Ted Turner, the media mogul, was using or had knowledge of. And then what happened was he probably captured all these guys, and now the news is a lie. Man, Maniac Driver coming through.